Hey my lovelies, welcome to my channel. My name is Fifi Rich. I am here and I'm back with a makeup tutorial. Today I'm doing a simple everyday makeup look. So you want to get with me and stay to the end of the video to see how I created this look. And please subscribe to my channel if you're new. Give the video a thumbs up if it was useful to you. Share it to the next person and let them find some help with the makeup game, okay? So this was inspired by a look that I did this last Sunday going to church. I just juiced it up a little bit because I did this look minus the eyelashes, minus the highlight on Sunday, and so I just want to show you guys how I did it. And this is a simple everyday makeup look that you can do going anywhere at all, okay? So stay tuned and let me know what you think in the comment section below. I start by sipping some water because it's been so hot in my country, Botswana, you guys. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start by moisturizing my face with this baby that I love using so much nowadays. This is the Pond's Lasting Oil Control Vanishing Cream. And this is your normal to oily. I'm just gonna because I'm going to go out in the sun right after this, I'm going to use this Clicks Sun Protect SPF 50 face cream, and it's also anti-aging with collagen. So I'm just going to put some of that on my face. I always start with the under eye area when I moisturize, if you'll notice, and then I'll just go ahead and apply the rest of my face. Sunscreen is very important. It's very important to apply sunscreen before you expose your skin to the sun so that you protect your face from getting sun damage. And then I'm gonna apply this Vaseline Blue Seal Baby Jelly. Just use that on my lids because they're dry. So I keep looking to the side because that's where my mirror is. I'm not in my house, speaking to with the space that I have, you know, and so my ring light is in front of me and then the mirror is at the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the look. I am using this Fifi Rich spoolie. It's a spoolie on one side and then on the other end it's an angled brush. So I'm just gonna use this to prep my eyebrows. I think very soon I should do a tutorial on just how to groom your eyebrows. And then I'm going to take this eyebrow pencil. This is by Disco Professional. It's in the shade brown. I'm just going to use it to outline my eyebrows. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill them in. And I noticed that right here, it's not so consistent. It just has a bit of a curve right here in the middle. So these are the TV paint sticks by Crayon, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this one in the shade FS29 to clean out my eyebrows. And for that, I'm gonna be using this Fifi Rich flat shader brush. It's very good for cleaning out the eyebrows. Remember, my Fifi Rich bold black brush set has brushes that are multifunctional, and that's what I love about them. So get with me. You have to have your set, you guys. So I'm gonna pick up some product. Can you see that the brush did a great job just carving out the eyebrow very well? And now I'm just gonna take whatever product is remaining on the brush and I'm just gonna drag it down on the rest of the eyelid as much as is left on the brush. And then I'm gonna pick up some more product to cover the rest of the eyelid. This is a very, very light TV paint stick tester. FS29 is lighter than my skin shade, maybe 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, so it's also very good for priming the eyelids for eyeshadow. I love TV paint sticks because they're so versatile. I can do so much with them. So my eyebrows are not the most consistent, but anyway guys, life moves on because it actually happens sometimes. So don't beat yourself up about it. If your eyebrows are not exactly the same, it can be twins sometimes, they can be sisters sometimes, so it's good. So Exotic Nude is the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using today by Signature. If you don't know it, this is it. I love it so much. It's got some shimmery shades, it's got some nudes, it's got matte shades as well. If you're new to makeup and you're just trying to figure your makeup artistry out, this is the kind of palette that you want to go for because it's nude. I'm going to start by applying this one as a transitioning shade. That is the shade Teaser. For that, I'm going to reach out for a fluffy blending eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go right into the crease with it. Then I'm going to start blending it out using back and forth strokes. And then I'm going to go in with Plum just to deepen the crease area a little bit. So since I'm going from light to dark, transitioning shades, I can get away with using just one brush. But if you're going dark to light, you're gonna have to use different brushes. So after that, I'm just gonna deepen the outer V area of my eyes, which is like this area right here, with a dark shade, and I'm gonna use mocha. And I'm just gonna pack it initially, then I'm gonna blend it out. And then for the eyelids, I'm just gonna go ahead and reach for this nice flat shade brush, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use my signature Fix Perfect matte setting spray just to spritz the brush so that it can melt the shimmery eyeshadow that I'm gonna use next a little bit, and then I can pick up as much product as the brush can so that I have a concentrated look. And so I'm gonna use this one right here. This is Desire. So for this, I'm really just packing the product on the eyelid. I'm not dragging it around. I'm packing it. I'm just placing it on the eyelid. I'm just gonna use some eyebrow pomade. It's just to line my upper lip line. Oh, I dropped the brush. So first I did a little bit of a wing, and then I brought it in, and then I connected it from the inner corner of the eye. So I'm just gonna fill that in with the product that's remaining. And then I'm gonna go in on the lower lash line with the purple eye define pencil. This is by Avon Color Trend, and it's purple. Haha. Yeah. So I'm just resting it a bit on my lower lash line. And I don't need a lot. So I'm not really worried that my is not so well shaped and defined and carved out at the edges of the eyes, because I'm gonna use today I'm using a TV Paint Stick foundation by Crayolan. So yeah, you guys, I did a Crayolan makeup review the other day, so please go watch that video. I'm gonna be using this beautiful dewy primer by NYX. This is the Pure Perfect Photo Loving Primer. I didn't prime my face, but because I want a dewy look, I'm just gonna put a bit of it. Fortunately, I put sunscreen over my face, so I'm gonna use this Fifi Rich angled kabuki brush. As you guys can see, I did my eyelashes off. For the face, I am going to be using the TV Paint Stick Tester palette, and I'm going to be using my shade, which is FS24. This is FS24, and this is my shade. So this is going to be my foundation for today. I'm just going to use my finger to tap it on the skin, and then I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend it out. But before that, I'm going to use the same product, this very one, to actually just conceal my dark spots. I'm going to be using the same brush. This is the Fifi Rich Bold Black brush set flat shader brush. So I'm gonna use this because it's the one I used to clean my eyebrows out earlier on. So I'm gonna pick up some product with it, and then I'm gonna look for those dark spots of mine. Oh, my beauty spot. I'll see you later. Yeah, so if you'll notice, a lot of it is concentrated right here in my forehead area because of the dark spots, the tiny little dark spots that I have. So what I'll do, so I decided just to pick it up with my finger, and this is my middle finger, just to place it on my face because the finger itself is very warm, so it helps with blending product in. I don't really like this method of blending in foundation because it takes time, but it's worth it at the end of the day. So then I just use the same product to straighten and angle up my eyes. I don't forget the jawline. I just blend in with whatever product is on the finger, and then also right in the edge of the face where my ear starts, I'm just gonna blend it out, and some into the hairline as well. This method of using your finger to blend in your foundation takes time. So if you're doing a simple everyday makeup look, you really just probably should get a brush, okay? But because this is from a tester palette and the product comes in very small quantities, I just had to use my finger to take it out. Here, it just doesn't like being concealed. It's gonna peep through no matter what I do. But anyway, this is what I look now after applying TV Paint Stick by Shlain, and used my finger, and it's quite nice. But just to make sure that everything is well blended, I'm gonna further blend it out with a beauty blender. But if all you have is your finger, it will do you justice, because this is a cream product, remember? So now I have a damp beauty blender. It's not the cleanest, but it's gonna do the work. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that I kind of further blend the product in to make sure that it's even more seamless. And I'm just gentle, just really gentle. And I dampened it before filming. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and reach for this liquid concealer right here to highlight. This is by Signature Cosmetics, and it is in the shade Oatmeal. This is gonna be my lighter shade. So I'll just do the chin and the bridge of the nose, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out. And I have to be real quick with this highlighter of mine because I'm not sure. It seems to dry out quite quickly, you know. And I'm gonna highlight the under eyes. And the forehead. I wanted to draw a heart. Then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out real quick. After everything is nice and blended, I just have to set it using this Shlain translucent loose setting powder of mine. And for the under eye area, I'm gonna use my Fifi Rich tapered face brush. This is very good for getting those under eye areas of mine. You really want to be careful when setting with the loose powder because it can be so messy. See, can you see it all over my brush already? So this nice powder brush from the Fifi Rich Bold Black Brush Set once again, and with my LA Girl Spice Collection palette, I'm going to reach out for this bronzer, and then I'm going to bronze my face. So I'm gonna pick that up. And then I used a clean brush to blend out the nose contour. And then after blending the contour out in the nose, I'm just gonna go back and apply. I'm not gonna use blush. I have two blushes on this palette, the darker pink and the lighter baby pink, but I'm gonna go ahead and just highlight my face using this highlighter with this fan brush of mine. This was by Nora Cosmetics from the time I used to sell it. So I'm just gonna apply that on the chin. The bridge of the nose. The high points of the cheeks. And just take it up into the temple. And then under the eyebrows. And then on the forehead also, I'm just gonna sweep it back and forth in those nice corners of my forehead. And then I'm going to go ahead and set it with this Signature Fix Perfect Mist Setting Spray. I'm just going to hold it about 20 centimeters away from the face, and then I'm just going to spray. And I don't need a lot of that, and the setting spray is just going to help my look to come together. And then I'm going to go ahead and lips. So for the lips, I'm using this Avon Colorful. For the lips, I'm using this Shlain Colorful Lipstick. And it's in the shade Chocolate. So because it broke right inside the lid in there. It broke in there, so I can't really take it out from there. I just have to pick it up using the back of this eyeliner and apply it on the lips. You won't even believe if I told you where I got this wig from, you guys. I just got it from a Chinese shop randomly yesterday because I had a situation where, you know, the family I'm visiting right now, I was borrowed a car, one of the cars to use and just move around and do my errands, and then I got stuck in the mall, and while waiting to get some help, I got stuck because the car battery died, and the car wouldn't start, and I was with one young man of God, and we had to just wait there. So I randomly just got into a Chinese shop and bought a wig. That's what happened. Really, that's what happened. And I don't think I'm ever gonna comb it with a proper comb. I'm just gonna use my hands to brush it out because I kind of like it looking a little clumsy. Yeah. Yeah. the word. You guys, I like this. Yeah, I really have a simple approach to life. I don't complicate things at all, and I believe that life is worth living and living in simplicity. You know, just be happy. I'm learning to just kind of be spontaneous with spoiling myself. You know, I'm learning how to just think about myself and just cater for myself, because I'm one person. I consider myself to be very selfless. I'm always thinking about everybody else, and so I'm hardly thinking about myself. So I'm learning to just, remember that once in a while it's really just good to spoil myself and do things for myself and do something good for myself. So this is how I got this wig at random, guys. By the way, I have a program called Randoms. It's a radio type talk show where we talk random concerns, and I also have a program called Mary Who Is Ready. It's a program where we talk all things premarital readiness, relationship dynamics, marriage issues. We have married people coming on there. We have like different stakeholders. Also, you want to check that out. It's relevant to everybody, because human beings by nature, we are creatures of companionship. I want to be somebody. I know you want to be somebody. So it's very, very important that you invest in knowledge and pursue personal development, because in the tough times of your relationship, of your marriage, it's not what you feel, it's not how you feel that saves you, but it's what you know. So get with me. And so yeah, guys, this is the look. This is my simple everyday look. I know it's got a few more products than what I would have anticipated, but this is really it. And you can do it going anywhere, really, to work, church, wherever, honestly, on a date. It's very, very mild and neutral, and it pops at the same time, but it really just enhances your natural features, your beauty, and it really just is it's all for what you really are, but just enhanced. So yeah, that's it for my simple everyday look. I'm gonna put the products in the description box below, so you can check them out and let me know what you think. Leave a comment, subscribe to my channel if you're new to it, and turn the bell on so that you know when I upload new videos. Also give it a thumbs up if it was useful to you, and remember, this the Fifi Rich Bold Black brush set is the one that I was using today. So these are some of the brushes. These are just a few of the brushes, and these are face brushes. So you really want to get yourself a set, okay? You really wanna get yourself this right here. Right. Bye, guys.